promised, yeah, a new interview. This time, not me alone, like always. Yeah, this time I have my niece with me.
Hello.
Yeah, and it was as promised because of the band Stray Kids. Yeah, the subject Stray Kids, and yeah, how did we did we get here? Yeah, how did we get here? Yeah, it wasn't a picture she sent me. Uh, Karina is the name. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, Karina sent me a picture from a live concert from Germany, from Frankfurt, and from their big Frankfurter stadium, and it was sold out. And then I got the band, yeah, Stray Kids, and it was nice, sold out, and then okay, Korean band in Germany, in Frankfurt, in a stadium, and sold out. Yeah, that was the thing where it catched my interest. Yeah, what is this? What type of music is this that she takes the way the little travel? It's not that far away, but the little travel to the stadium, yeah, with all the costs. I guess the tickets weren't that cheap at all. Yeah, well, what's the price of a ticket from Stray Kids?
My seat, I was relatively high up.
Yeah,
I still paid 90 euros for
yeah,
one ticket, so
yeah,
it's not cheap.
yeah, but not yeah, not extreme, not special expensive heights. I guess normal these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah, sure. The inner space. Yeah, the nearer you get to the band, sure, and it gets way,
Yeah.
the price goes way up. Yeah, but getting the reaction, like I said, from a Korean band, yeah, which I totally didn't know when they sold this place out. Okay, then the interest was there. Yeah, at least not typically judging, yeah, directly, like people in my age often do. Yeah, new Korean kiddie stuff, throw it away. Don't give it a chance at all. Many do this, and I don't think that's quite fair. Sure, you can discover this band a lot and then maybe don't like it, but you should know it before you have a strong opinion. Yeah, and that was the reason because in modern age with the streaming service I got Kobus with my system here, not Spotify but Kobus, and they have the entire catalog. Yeah, so I wanted to discover first what they have done there, so I could make a final judgment about them. And yeah, then the big surprise came that the discography of K-pop bands is quite a little bit different. Yeah, as in the West. Yeah, a lot of albums, a lot of long listening session. Yeah, but yeah, I wanted this, and I took it. Yeah, yeah. But I could, in the end, I could make some kind of an educated opinion when you call it that. Yeah. So my first question would be, yeah, how did someone from Germany, instead of an American bands, how did you discover a Korean band? Yeah?
Mainly through the internet. I already knew about the big ones like BTS and Blackpink. I wasn't as into them, but you hear songs here and there, you know about them. But I didn't really get into it until I saw just a random little TikTok clip. I think it was like 20 seconds of a music video. And I was like, this sounds really nice. I'm gonna check out the full song. So I switched over to YouTube, listened to the full song, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to their other songs. And then I did the deep dive and never looked back.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was when?
2021.
Okay, so
Yeah.
after their big hit trilogy album, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, but yeah, you got to start at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then backwards, you did discover yeah, they're starting. It's not the typical way how musicians come to life, at least in the West. yeah, they did another path,
Yeah.
a different path. Yeah, what did they do? How did they come to fame,
Yeah.
so to say? Yeah.
They started from a reality show under the company, and from there on they got picked by the leader, the members. They got picked together, he picked a group, and then they had to make it through that reality show, perform multiple songs, do challenges, whatever. And then in the end it was decided, okay, they can debut together as this group.
Yeah,
And yeah.
a little bit of a different path, so to say. Yeah, was in the sessions where was this only singing or already including dancing?
It was also dancing, yeah. It
Okay,
was like the whole package
already
basically was
already
judged
the
as one,
entire
yeah.
package. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you find out really quickly when you watch a little snip from a concert or from the music videos. It's always a package. It's not a typical blues jazz singer who's sitting alone there with this with this one instrument. No, that's a big package of a group with at least or eight members. They are yeah the base of the entire thing, but they have a lot of background dancers. I don't know if background singers, but
No.
dancers.
Yeah, just dancers.
Yeah, and at least when it comes to live, I don't know when they record their stuff. They have a drummer, they have a bass player, a guitar player. Yeah, they have their separate position on this huge stages they put together. It's not entirely digital from a computer. No clue when they do the recording stuff how much natural instruments are in there.
I think a lot
Yeah,
less
yeah.
than live, yeah.
Yeah, there are quite a few songs there where you hear natural instruments, yeah, a natural acoustic guitar, and yeah, that was the main thing where I knew quite fast that might not be my thing. I'm a fan of a musician, maybe two musicians in a band, and natural instruments. Not that much in digital. For sure, I can enjoy bands like Daft Punk, who also did this the amazing soundtrack for Tron, and always or often soundtracks, yeah, they can I can enjoy that too. It doesn't always have to be the classical singer. I'm mostly a fan, sure, from the times after the 70s, yeah, so I'm not the classical guy listening to music from the 40s and 50s. For sure the chance would be very high that I would not like something modern like Straight Kids. So yeah, I think I'm a guy I can give it a chance. Yeah? And yeah, I discovered for me there was quite a lot of stuff I actually liked. Yeah? Maybe it will never be on the level that I will love it. Yeah? But I really liked it. Yeah, yeah, that's an yeah a really positive thing that came out of that. Yeah? I didn't expect anything. Yeah? And I got a lot. Yeah? So K-pop bands is you mentioned Stray Kid isn't the only participant in that field, yeah. But is it your favorite, all time favorite? Yeah,
Yes, at the moment, yeah. There's
yeah,
a lot of other groups that I also really, really like, but I would say Stray Kids is like, if I had to pick a favorite, it would be Stray Kids, yeah.
yeah. Okay, they seem to have yeah found a way or a sound or a total package, yeah, which seems to be a little bit different from BTS.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, and I didn't listen to them yet, so I have no clue what's the difference in them. Yeah, are the older guys or all?
Yeah, they started a bit, I think they started in 2013. So they're a couple years older now,
Yeah,
and you can hear the difference in sound a bit.
yeah,
Where it's like even those few years, the industry changed quite a bit, and you can just hear the difference in music style.
yeah, and the total package they already did dancing, taking a big focus on the on opticals. Is opticals the right name? Optics.
Visuals or
Visuals,
yeah,
yeah, the
visuals, yeah.
styling, the hairstyling, the clothing, the entire presentation. Yeah, I guess BTS already did that.
Kind
Yeah,
of, yeah.
kind of. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I had big difference. You were on a concert this year in Germany too from another.
From 80s, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and as an outsider or someone who doesn't know anything about that space, you see the guys, and then isn't it the same band?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was quite difficult when I saw the on their website the band members, and then they look familiar. Yeah, yeah. And then you saw no, they are dressed up this way.
Yeah.
That's the style the Koreans did choose. It's not the typical masculine style from the Western areas, British or US. So that's a different look. It's a really feminine look. All members have. It's not that you would say one is a little bit in that direction. No, it's a specific look. I guess the company is looking for. Yeah, they no clue what they thought. You have to start at some point, and then they thought, yeah, that's a great look, maybe, or somewhere did came feedback that maybe the screaming from the ladies, yeah, was the feedback, and then
Yeah.
more and more they understood they like that these days, yeah. Yeah, so to say, I mean the 100% masculine guy, like Lemmy from Motorhead, or the fans of him, if you show them guys like Sebastian Bach, John Bon Jovi, back then they shook their heads, so that these are not men anymore. Yeah? These are dressed up like girls with their hair, but still a little bit different, I would say, as what the Koreans do. The Western guys were styled up with the long hair, some maybe with the clothes, but the makeup, I think it's much they added there with the feminine makeup. They put in that some might think is this now a girl or a man, yeah, or a boy. Ah, man,
Yeah.
25. They are 25 by
Yeah.
now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are also surprised. Yesterday, I did show the Karina a famous music video back from '89, I think it was, from Skid Row, yeah, with Sebastian Bach. Not knowing exactly, but I really I'm quite sure that Sebastian wasn't even 20 at the time or around that. In the beginning of Bon Jovi, it's the same. They were about 20, and so much younger as all of the Stray Kid members these days, yeah. And they looked to me much older. Even today, when I compare them, yeah, that's cool. And yeah, they were dressed up feminine too, but it was another feminine style. I would say there were still more guys, yeah, yeah, and yeah, that did attach to ladies and men at the time. Only the real tough guys, only like Lemmy and so on, yeah. But the normal under us, yeah, we found John Bon Jovi, Sebastian Bach, all these guys with the long hair, really cool. They still had a masculine style in them, more man-like, and the Stray Kids, and I guess the other K-pop bands, they are going strong in a direction uh, female or massive feminine, yeah. And yeah, that's the thing. When you find a crowd or an age group who likes this, yeah, it's a sort of like how would you say it? A pass of the Fackel, ja, was ist Fackel?
Passing of the torch.
Yeah, the torch. Yeah, the torch. I would say, yeah, the passing of the torch. That the cool, sexy guy is Asian looking. That was new. I would say that that was normal at my time. Yeah. absolutely rarity. The only person I could think of was Bruce Lee in the 70s. Everyone from the USA worldwide, everyone would have loved the charisma of Bruce Lee. But musicians, yeah, there's something new has developed there. Yeah, which guys like me at my age or my music taste, we can't deny that. Yeah, that there is something they are doing where they are triggering people. Yeah, and I guess March the looks of the guys is really important. Yeah, sure, the singing, the dancing, all important, and they are amazing at that. Yeah, especially the dancing. Yeah, they are young, dynamic, aggressive. You feel their energy. They are young guys. It's with our metal guys the same. The young lions they called them back then. Yeah, it was fitting. Yeah, and when a rock star is getting old, exactly that important part is missing. Yeah, I can't listen to Bon Jovi since '94. Yeah, and he is still active. I can listen to John, yeah, but the stuff before, when he was young and he had the fire in him, yeah, that made him special. That worked, yeah, and you can feel that. I think when you see what Stray Kid is doing, Stray Kids, what they are doing, they are really assured. They know they are doing good stuff. Was Selbstvertrauen,
Confidence.
yeah, the self confidence, yeah,
Yeah.
the self confidence is really high in the guys. It was, I from the company push there, whatever their self confidence has developed, and you feel that, yeah, they're running strong life, yeah, and yeah, they're giving it all, yeah, they're giving it all life, yeah, they're not taking back. I would really love to see them back then in the hotel when everything is done, how they are looking. I guess hands on the head on the table, totally finished. I guess, yeah, it's amazing what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When we come to the questions, was there? We got the K-pop scene. Yeah, the torch passing, the feminine man that is changing. Yeah, dann their part, this part here. Yeah, the professionalism. Ja, these guys show.
Yeah.
Ja, Bescheidenheit.
Hum,
Bescheidenheit. Humble. Ja,
humble.
humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, humble. We are working together here. We are native German. Yeah, but we getting it done. Yeah, they are humble. Yeah, I think that's the thing your generation is liking big
Yeah.
time on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the whole thing from like the sex, drugs, and rock and roll era, where they have to outwardly present how
yeah.
famous they are, how much they're partying,
How
much,
cool, how
yeah, how
strong.
cool they are. That just doesn't really resonate with our generation anymore.
Yeah.
So we are kind of looking for more of those like down to earth, humble.
Yeah.
They really appreciate their success and the support from the fans, all of that.
Yeah.
That just resonates with us a lot more.
Yeah, I think you can see that in their mimics, in their reactions, especially then live. Yeah, yeah, they seem quite touched. Yeah, that they are liked that much.
Yeah.
They are, yeah, overwhelmed. I guess from the reactions from the success. Yeah, it's all of the good thing when you are new with this success and you, yeah, and when you're a rich guy out of touch. It has a different vibe, yeah. Or
Yeah.
the sex, drugs, and rock and roll. This was a different era.
Yeah.
Sure, a lot of new stories for new albums came from that. What they did after the gigs was sometimes most interesting, yeah, and it was based maybe for new albums. What they these guys did, yeah, yeah, but it was horrible for the companies behind them, the labels, to deal with these maniacs. Yeah, that's yeah, but it was a fun part too, yeah. I think the movie The Dirt about Mötley Crüe, Netflix has this. It shows this really well. Yeah, the first albums with their biggest success, these guys were totally maniacs backstage. And when after years, when they all got clean and professional, the most important
Mm-hmm.
stuff got lost.
Yeah.
Their craziness, yeah, and what they always did, yeah. That's a big part. These kind of professional bands might never discover, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because they are so laid back, professional. The fun part, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the craziness might be a little bit missing, yeah, with these
Maybe.
bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure. Yeah, it's the same with the music bands. It all got more professional the last not last years, decades already. Yeah, but the wrestling business the same thing. Yeah, back then these guys were real guys. Yeah, and what they did backstage and in the afternoon, what they these characters were a part of them, yeah. And today they are all playing PlayStation together, not drinking alcohol much. They are like in the music business or in the movie business. They are so focused on professionalism.
Mm.
Yeah, that's on the one hand really great. On the other hand, these guys, even these stars of today, they are looking and bow down to these maniacs. Yeah, because they knew what they lived through. Yeah, what they,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, it's everywhere in wrestling. Really, really. Big time there. Yeah. They aren't really characters anymore, yeah. And yeah, that's so to say destroying for me the entire business. Yeah.
Mm.
The professionalism. Sure, the company makes money like never before.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, something is missing. I'm not sure where the K-pop scene will develop in. Yeah, we know the discography is with such young guys is
Mm-hmm.
already huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, gigantic. I needed days to listen to all albums and taking notes what I liked and what not. And you thought, okay, these I hope these guys will not burn out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like every musician before them, every. There is I can name you many which weren't burned out, not burned out that body wise, but from the creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so at some point you have everything told about what you had to say, and that's and when you not experience new stuff in the world around you, yeah, then you're running out of material. Yeah. And with these guys, not sure how much they are seeing from the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
They are, yeah, how would you say they are really, yeah, hold together by the big company. Everything works well together,
Mm-hmm.
but you have the feeling they are not seeing much from the world.
Yeah.
Don't get the space,
Mm-hmm.
to experience life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they get to travel the world a lot, but then we don't know how much free time they actually get
yeah,
to explore, to live through things with like all the recording,
yeah,
producing, dancing practices, other content for YouTube and whatnot. We don't know how much time they actually have
yeah,
to live a life outside of that.
yeah. And it's a part of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, great bands who lived many years successfully. Yeah, they had some kind of an interesting life. Michael Jackson is a really special guy in that thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when he got way too famous and so to say locked from the world, locked out, you really heard it in his music. He ran out of ideas. Yeah, he always in his last album he sang much of the same stuff. Yeah, even
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson had problems reinventing constantly. Yeah, and I guess with that speed they are working. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as Stray Kids has a new yeah, fitting
Yeah.
song, okay, published. Yeah, so wow,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it's so fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. that I hope they will not burn out
Yeah.
because of the speed. With the social media,
Yeah.
yeah, but they're really doing a really great job with the social media stuff, with their music videos.
Yeah.
Very expensive stuff they are using, Hollywood like, with blue screen, capture editing. They have an entire industry behind them. Yeah, a big corporation it seems. Yeah, and they're not focusing strictly like in the past, put out some songs, go on a world tour, and that's it. No, it's much more these days. So, yeah, the characters are getting built up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they are around all year. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a new kind of star. Yeah, you are getting to see much more
Yeah.
of your stars. Yeah, much more. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had not even the chance back
Yeah,
then.
no, it's like if you don't hear from them for a week, you get worried. It's like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
up?
What happened? What
Why
happened?
why did no one go live? Why is
Yeah.
there no video? What is going on?
Yeah, what a difference, yeah.
Yeah.
When you consider in the 80s especially, yeah, where all MTV and all got created and got strong, yeah, you were happy once a week or once a month, once a year to see your star. Yeah. And in that way it kept them interesting for a long time, yeah, because the oversaturation wasn't there. Yeah, that's maybe a big part. Yeah, that's risky what they are doing. Yeah. We will see. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's, it seems, very forward thinking. The band or the creators behind them, uh, very forward thinking, thinking about stuff like metaverse in their song Megaverse. They are at the touch of time. Yeah. So let's hope they can keep up, yeah, and don't burn out that fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what they have to do with the dancing, yeah, I don't know what's more stressful for them. The singing, I guess, the dancing is even more stressful, yeah, yeah, for your entire body.
Yeah.
What they are doing live, that's a heavy thing on the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all
Yeah.
the ankles. Yeah,
There's been some back injuries and stuff where
Already,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah,
yeah.
where they have to sit out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, and I guess
Yeah.
that's the problem with 8 guys. A lot can happen, and
Yeah.
I guess mostly or always they want to present all 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not sure what they would do in a world tour when 1 or 2 would be ill, sick, handicapped.
It's sometimes they miss out completely, then they're only with 7.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just get a chair on the
Yeah.
edge of the stage,
Yeah.
and he just sits there and still sings, and they come over to him and
Yeah.
don't make him feel left out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's,
it really depends.
yeah, and that's a good thing. You have the feeling there is not one special guy. They are working together
Yeah.
strongly as a team. Yeah. At the moment, it seems to work. It seems that way. They are all getting along really well. That's, I guess, the key of the success. That's so
Yeah.
much needed. When someone is getting elevated by himself or by the company, that's often a killer for such a duo, or not duo, but for the 8 guys. Yeah, they need to be equal. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then when someone is hurt, they can sort them a little bit out, integrate them. It's you can make that work. Yeah. They already do that in live sessions that they focusing on one guy specific. Yeah, that's a song from that one guy, and all
Yeah.
others are backstage. Taking a shower maybe, changing the clothes. Yeah, it's deeply needed. They already can work with that if one might have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camaraderie, I would say, is
Yeah.
really strong with them, and the key to success. Yeah. Yeah. So what do we have more? The language barrier. Is this a problem for you? As a German English speaking listener, yeah. hearing
Yeah.
Japanese or Korean. Yeah.
It used to be a problem in the beginning when I was just starting to get into it because I was so used to listening to music in English, which I understood and could sing along to. The singing along was the biggest problem because I always liked singing along to songs, but obviously I can't speak Korean, so I can't just start singing along to Korean songs. But you get used to it and you sing along some mumbled half Korean that maybe kind of sounds like what they're actually saying. But it also helps to actually look up the lyrics, to still connect with them, to get an idea of what they're saying, what they're singing about, and to just get that full overview still. But it did take some getting used to at
Yeah, yeah.
first, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that can be much more fun if you understand what the artist really means. It doesn't always have to be this way. If you always do that, yeah, how many albums, artists will you discover in your lifetime when you always go in the details? And it was the same thing with us. We know the refrains from the songs, and maybe not even that perfectly. Yeah. Some you knew better because you took the time and read the lyrics, but it wasn't much different for us too. And much isn't even the English barrier back then. You the vocabulary was not the problem. You simply didn't understand what the English guy was saying. Yeah, it's yeah. And if you didn't take the time to read it back then, yeah, but it was okay. The rhythm, yeah, the feeling, and in that point, the entire package is there. So yeah, knowing everything in detail about every song, it's not needed. But when you take the time, it can elevate the
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, when you know what the artist wanted to tell you. I think Eric Clapton was one special thing. When I am right about that, he wrote a very bad song. I think about the passing of his son. I'm not sure, but I think it's so. And when he sang that live, performed that live, the fans did cheer with it. And then I think he once said, "Do you actually understand what I say? What I'm saying? Yeah, you shouldn't be excited. Yeah, it's a really sad song. Yeah." So that's a perfect example. So wow, that's that's really bad when you really don't know anything about it. Yeah, but again, you can't know the details of every song. Yeah, yeah. Then the live sessions, video session, a big part when it comes to something like K-pop and Stray Kids. It's not a CD audio thing at all. The visuals
Yeah.
is so important when it comes to this kind of music, to
Yeah.
this band. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, just, I mean, of course, their personal individual visuals also plays a part, and you can't deny that they're attractive and that it is
I
fun
wouldn't. I
to look
would
at
not
them.
have believed that if that. Yeah, I know that's
It
important.
plays a big part,
Yeah.
yeah. But just the overall visual package of the sets of the music videos, the choreography, or like the big stage, the setup, the way they move, they interact with each other, just the way everything flows. It's very fun to look at.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The professionalism when it comes to their live sessions is gigantic. Yeah, that's a really machine working behind the doors, building all this up. These 8 guys are a part of that, the most important part. But it's a huge machine behind that. You can see that, you feel that. We did check out. These two babies arrived yesterday. Yeah, two Blu-rays, two live concerts from Stray Kids 2022 and three, both from Japan. And the one in the Tokyo Dome. We did watch the entire thing yesterday. Yeah, I simply was interested how I already knew the albums over Cobus audio, but I was interested the entire package what they are doing. I knew there would come out something special because of the reactions from the fans. You already knew it's not only the music, it's the package, yeah, how they are dressed up. The stage is gigantic. Modern day, like they can light that thing up. It's a big LED wall. Yeah, you can do everything with that. Yeah, a huge stage in the crowd. Yeah, the fireworks they integrate, the sheer amount of band members and co-workers. That's it's a huge amount what they're putting together, and over that long time, it's 3.5 hours. Yeah, that's was total
Very long.
surprising for me. Yeah. Um, as a Western yeah music lover, what do you get there? At least or maximum 2 hours when you are lucky with bonus songs from the band, and then they are gone. And when I saw 3.5 hours, okay, what they are doing there to keep the excitement high for such a long time that the arena isn't empty during the half. Uh, yeah, and then you saw what they are doing. They're doing a different stuff. Yeah, maybe you can explain. Yeah, what their live session, what they are doing there. Yeah, it's not singing and dancing alone. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the singing and dancing, but then in between the songs, they take huge breaks
Yeah.
to just talk with each other, with the crowd, interact together, just so that they can catch a breath maybe in between. There's videos on screen where they go backstage to change clothes, just so they can get time to then be full energy again so that they can perform the next songs. Because if they just had to sing and dance for 3.5 hours, I don't think anyone could
Yeah.
do that at the level of energy that they do.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess after the second song already, I thought for myself, how can anybody keep that pace up? They
Yeah.
are not slow dancing, yeah. They are giving it all from the first song, and you see that, yeah. And they did sweat already in the second song
Yeah.
where you, how can they do 3.5 hours? Not okay, they are coming, some talking sessions and so on. That's not a typical concert, as you would call it, like we are know that from our Western style music. Yeah. That's a taste thing too. Yeah. For me,
Yeah.
I don't know if this would be my thing. That would be too long for me, the talking. But on the other hand, if I would understand every word,
Yeah.
yeah, and I would see our favorite, our idols, that close, that long. Yeah, I guess I would have liked that too. Yeah, and I guess yeah, they are working. That that's the deal they are doing. They need that time. Yeah, they need the time to take their breath, stop the sweating. Yeah, and it's still whatever they say. It's interesting for the audience. Yeah, for their fans. The fans mostly are female for sure. Yeah, the big masses are females. Here and there you see a guy there too, but they are the outsiders there. Yeah. But I think they are really welcome there. I guess I don't think they have to be scared. Yeah, looking around. All I guess they are the ladies are really happy when some guys enter too. Yeah, so it's not only us crazy
Yeah.
girls. Yeah, that's why I think we are welcome too. Yeah, it's like in our industry, the high ends, the big presentations, you 99% guys, older guys. Yeah, where some females are thinking, what should I even do there? They will all look at me. I'm the only lady. That know they are mostly welcomed. Yeah? Because this industry too is searching for the females. Yeah? The biggest buyers always are the guys. Yeah. I don't know, 99% maybe, or 95. Yeah, a huge market is missing there, where they try to get in the ladies in that stereo stuff here. Yeah. But they are the biggest enemy, as the husbands, the families know the husbands. Yeah, the lady is the biggest problem when it comes purchasing this. That's not a nice living room in the in the view of many ladies. Yeah, so yeah, the guys have to really fight. Yeah, getting such a rig, yeah, in the living room. Yeah, it's not really welcomed. Yeah. So what can we say? The most favorite guy maybe from Stray Kids. Yeah,
My
yeah,
personal favorites are Han and Seungmin,
yeah,
but I do love them all. So
yeah. Yeah, and their style, they are very genuine,
yeah,
humble. Yeah, I think
it's
that's the
humble,
style you like.
genuine.
Yeah,
Yeah, also just funny.
yeah,
I really like just the humor that they have and that they
mm,
bring to the interactions with the other guys.
yeah,
I just yeah.
yeah. I think they are quite. Yeah, if they would be from Japan, you wouldn't know. It's the
Mhm.
same kind of humor. I think the craziness. Yeah, big time coloring. Yeah, totally different humor as we are used to in the Western. Yeah,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
why judge it? Yeah, it's their humor. Yeah, yeah, favorite guy when when I knew even weren't totally unfamiliar with K-pop.
Mhm.
I knew Felix.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think the Facebook algorithm.
Mhm.
I think I saw him
Yeah.
there. Sometimes they simply the algorithm tries
Mhm.
or whatever. I was familiar with one of the guys, yeah, Felix,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think that's the reason too. I think he is some kind special
Mhm.
with his. He had the biggest issues getting his foot in
Mhm.
the band.
Yeah.
I think many fans didn't, especially those who were from the really really beginning. I think
Mhm.
they really that's why Felix is a special guy.
Yeah.
The way
Mhm.
he got in or back in.
Yeah. Cause yeah, people got really attached to me because in the reality show he was eliminated at first because he's originally from Australia, so he didn't speak Korean that well yet. So he got eliminated, and then a lot of people were really upset about it. And then in the end, there was a vote if he should come back in, and he did make it back in. But yeah, that's just people got really, really attached to him. And he is just, I think, whenever people do talk about Stray Kids when they don't know them, they will always say, "Oh, I know him though."
Yeah, yeah. It's just the name
Yeah,
itself. Yeah, Felix. That's
yeah, it's
easy
just,
easy to remember and so untypical. When
hmm
you look at them, you would never think of someone is has the name Felix, yeah,
hmm
or Manfred or Paul. Yeah, that's names that's untypical for
hmm
Korean Asian looking guys. Yeah, and Felix is it's really untypical. Yeah, but
hmm
because he's from
from
Australia,
Australia.
yeah, and yeah, has his native language is English. Then that was at first his biggest hustle,
Hmm
but then his biggest in the future too. I think that's his big bonus point. Yeah,
hmm
that he speaks naturally English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the model industry from Italy already yeah did notice two
hmm
members. Yeah,
Yeah.
big time, so to say. And when they are coming, you know, money is coming, big money.
Mm.
Yeah, good for Felix, and
Hyunjin.
yeah, I will never, I can never remember that name. So
Yeah.
Felix is my most favorite. Yeah, I at least
Simply because of the name.
I can, yeah, but I have to say he's to me when we did watch the entire concert,
hmm
he shines out to me.
Yeah,
He
he
not
does.
especially shines out because of the blonde hair, and all others at that concert were
Hmm
dark hair. Yeah, he has a charisma. I think that's the same thing the model guys from Italy, the big brands, they are noticing. Yeah,
hmm
he's not typical Korean looking. He's a mix.
hmm
Yeah, yeah. It's a different look, and I think that's exactly he's the bridge, yeah, which they are liking. Yeah, yeah. He
hmm
also seems to be a quite funny
Yeah.
guy. Even these labels which are not yeah, Versace and stuff. Yeah, many guys don't like that stuff. Yeah,
hmm
the ladies maybe sure, but the guys when these brands are coming, you know, the focus is switching. Yeah, the focus is switching totally to the looks, and yeah, something that isn't important. Yeah? And let's hope that these two guys keep their focus on the musician stuff. Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, and not doing their own thing. It's always tempting when the big money is coming for a solo career. All bands in history, the leader, the front guy, the vocalist was always in danger that he will leave, doing his own thing because of the big check. And that's would be dangerous for Stray Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think they have such the camaraderie. Just
yeah,
they love each other so much as a
yeah,
group, and they love working together so much
yeah,
that I mean maybe somewhere down the line, but at the moment,
yeah.
I think they definitely want to stay
Yeah,
together.
yeah, they did came up the same way, the same hard way. So it's a
Yeah.
really group tied together. Yeah, that's what you get the impression when you see the behind the scenes stuff, and so yeah, it's working really well. But so it's most important they are staying together.
Yeah.
There's no troublemaker inside. That would kill the atmosphere, I think. Yeah. Yeah, how they are interacting with each other. Yeah. Yeah. So I think, not sure. Should we say more about the band itself? Maybe the Blu-ray.
Oh, the Blu-ray maybe. Yeah.
Some details on the Blu-rays.
Yes.
Yeah, I was after putting out one short video, I was immediately asked by one, what's the audio track there? What is it? Because yeah, I had the same impression. That info is not really shared big time. Not the technical side of these quite expensive boxes. Yeah, how the technical side is, and now I know because this isn't really special at all. That was the reason, I guess. It wasn't big Dolby Atmos sound mix. No, really small PCM stereo. Okay, for for a modern band like Stray Kids, they are at the heart of the time. Yeah, they are. Why no Dolby Atmos or at least a multi-channel upmix? Yeah? With such a modern concept, which is captured with, I guess, the best equipment you can dream of. Yeah, and then putting a two-channel track on both of them. Yeah, I was lucky with my system here. My system could handle that. I don't need a special subwoofer. The rears, okay, you lose a little bit in depth from the audience. You are missing from behind you, but yeah, their performance, what they are doing in front of you, is so strong, and the bass is strong enough
Yeah.
that we didn't miss. But that's the thing of my system. Yeah, that's a bass intensive. That's their specialty. Yeah, the handling of the bass. Yeah. So someone with a weaker system might be a little bit disappointed when it comes to sheer sound. Yeah. That's nothing special here. That was a little bit disappointing. Yeah, it did not destroy the entire experience, by far not, but it was a little bit sad. I can't understand why they are doing this. The video quality is really nice. Yeah, we did watch here in front of
Yeah.
a 3 meter. What's this? 100, I don't know, 170 inch,
Oh.
3 meters. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You see, it's quite wide, and the distance is the same. So you have your entire view is this screen. Yeah, and yeah, it's a nice full HD picture. Yeah, decoding, blocking, nothing there. So it's not a capturing of some live session somewhere from the TV, which you often get. They put it on a disc and claim, yeah, that's highly produced. And no, it's not. But this was really, I guess, captured professionally. Yeah, encoded professionally. They only had the problem that the concert is too long. You cannot put a 3.5 concert with a big bit rate. You cannot put this on one disc. There's simply not enough space on a Blu-ray. But they could have done two Blu-rays. Then you had enough space for a perfect picture, but the picture wasn't a problem. It was really nice, but you had more space for more audio tracks. Maybe subtitles would be really helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem for me. Yeah. Sure, for you too. You
Yeah.
didn't understand in the long sessions between the songs what these guys are doing. You see they are joking around with
There's
it.
some context
Yeah.
clues, but you don't fully know what they're saying.
Yeah, and subtitles would be really nice, but that's a Japanese box. So the best you could ask maybe would be the Korean subtitles. Would not help at all.
No.
So English subtitles would be really nice. And yeah, that's the thing I don't quite understand. Yeah, it's a big production. They are successful worldwide, in America too, in Germany too, and they totally ignore that market. I don't understand it. They don't even have, I think, such as a streaming service or something like this, online portal, nothing.
No.
Yeah.
You have to buy these from Japan, or like maybe sometimes
Yeah.
they sell them in certain stores in Europe, but then they're also imported from Japan. But
Yeah.
we mostly get ignored.
Yeah, no clue why. Yeah, why? How can you ignore such a successful market? Normally, these guys are hunting these markets. Yeah, no clue why, but it's playable in Europe. Regional code free. That was important. Yeah, it was fun watching this one. Yeah, we also did take a look about the bonus material, which is a lot too.
I think it was also
Yeah.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And also, no subtitles.
Yeah.
That's also for the diehard fans who not even need sound. Just look at the guys. Yeah, they want to see them how they joking around. Yeah, sure. For those, that's enough. Yeah, they don't need for someone like me. It would be nice to at least understand a little bit what these guys are talking about. Yeah. So you have to know when you buy this stuff, maybe from Japan too, like I did. There is that's a heavy price, and you have to deal with these problems. Yeah. But we can say the picture quality was more than enough. Yeah, to get a feeling. I think you have never seen an entire concert like this in entirety.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. There is,
Not like that. No.
yeah, and I think there's even on YouTube.
Yeah.
What would you get there? Yeah, I don't know if the
Very-
entire concert snips from
Definitely with worse quality,
it. Yeah,
or just snippets.
yeah,
Just a song here and there,
yeah.
or just people who record on their phone, and then it's also just not nearly the same experience.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's not a television screening from Korea. These are all also often in full HD. But mostly interlaced, not progressive. The picture you can see that's worlds to this. So the picture quality, the sound itself, it's I think fans will really enjoy that. Yeah? And there's more in that. Yeah, as the two Blu-rays. Yeah, they have some bonus material
Yeah.
in there. Which fans really appreciate. Yeah, these sticker cards.
Yeah, the photo book
Yeah.
where there's pictures of like backstage and on stage. The photo cards, which collectors will know the photo cards. They have, I think there was 2 sets in this one and 1 in this. And then yeah, just other little inclusion stickers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not nice, so to say. Yeah, for
yeah,
that price,
just-
it's okay. The only thing is the audio track. That's the weak point, I would say, from that. And they did choose it. That's the way it is. No clue if anything other quite like this is on the market. I don't think so. I think that's the best you can buy
Think
from
so.
Stray Kids when it comes to concerts and bonus material. A ton, the entire concert.
Yeah.
I think you will be really happy with that purchase. Yeah. Then we can go to the second subject. How
Mm-hmm.
we are listening, with what gear do we, what makes sense, yeah, taking, or yeah, no, not taking, yeah, listening to Stray Kids is such an rig. Yeah, is it really needed? Does it have any benefits? Yeah, when you listen to Stray Kids, that was a thing, as much interesting as the band itself was for me. If such an rig I have can bring any benefit to a fan who knows this stuff in and out,
Mm-hmm.
and now listening it for the first time on a different way. Yeah, not with the headphones, not with a typical laptop speaker or PC speaker. Listening it with really crazy expensive gear. Does it make a difference? Is it a difference? One would say, wow, I would take that too. Yeah, or it brings nothing to me. The music is music. What is the experience we did take some time next
Mm-hmm.
to the concert, listening to the streaming service Cobus 5 6 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are knowing really well. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, how was the
Mm-hmm.
experience? Yeah, on such a system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually I just listen with headphones,
Mm-hmm.
but it was definitely different. Like especially the bass.
Mm-hmm.
That's really really good on such a system.
Yeah,
You can't get that. I mean, you
yeah,
probably can eventually get that with headphones,
yeah. That's a
but
difficult part. Yeah, it
yeah.
goes directly in
Mm-hmm.
your ear. The bass is
Yeah.
difficult. Yeah, and here
But
you feel it.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, you
exactly.
feel
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So for that, it's really really good. But if I compare it to some other music that you showed me,
Mm-hmm.
that's like specifically made to be played on such a system, it's definitely also a difference because
Yeah.
they don't make use of that stage that usually
Yeah.
usually with these kinds of songs you can
Yeah.
hear, oh, this is here, this is there, this is further in the back, this is
Yeah.
getting louder now, and Stray Kids don't really
Yeah.
utilize that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we did listen to,
Yeah.
after Stray Kids. I wanted to present some other artists, my favorites, and Bob Marley too, because I knew that's a complete new pressing from last month. I guess the best sounding record from Bob Marley worldwide ever. Um, it sounds so amazing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you immediately hear what she just said. They use the stage. That's called a stage. Yeah, between the speakers, and on the production side, they can choose if they can use that stuff. Positioning guys. Yeah, and they did it. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
then it's fun, and it's elevating the
Mm-hmm.
experience. With Stray Kid, is it different?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear the difference. By sure, you hear the difference between every singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the nuances in the voices, you hear the difference. That can be a big part of the fun too. But not sure. I think with headphones you hear the differences too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially if you listen to them for a while,
yeah,
you know, okay, this is that guy, this is that guy.
yeah,
You can hear it. Yeah.
yeah. And so the stage cannot triumph. Yeah, it's almost useless. Yeah, they are, when they're switching the singers, you have the feeling they are standing on the same position. They would have the chance with 8 guys
Mm-hmm.
doing a lot, yeah, but they are not using that. Yeah, they are focusing on, I guess, on headphone listeners.
Mm-hmm.
They know their target audience is not a guy like me. I'm sorry, with such a system. Yeah, they know many of their fans have headphones,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's produced. Doesn't make that system totally useless when it comes to
Yeah.
Stray Kids. Yeah, because the nuances in the voices, sure, they get presented in a
Mm-hmm.
wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
The voices are beautiful. Sure, they don't have much natural instruments. Uh, you cannot triumph there. You cannot do anything there. The digital sounds they have, nothing's to do there too. But there's one other thing where this system can shine, and that's the bass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the bass, Stray Kids is working a lot. That's their almost their main focus, singing and donnering
Yeah.
thundering bass. And when we have a system which is bass intense, can handle bass, yeah, Stray Kids can be, I guess, elevated to on these kind of systems. And you have in all price ranges. Can you position yourself? Yeah, what you want to invest, what you can invest. Yeah, doesn't need to be this kind of system, and not, especially not dedicated single parts for doing everything in perfection. There are integrated amps, one piece, which would be good enough, maybe with an integrated streamer or a separate streamer, whatever. You by far you would not need to yeah, buy such expensive stuff. That's totally overkill when you do the last mile, the last percent. Then that's normal. That's it's getting crazy expensive. But Stray Kids doesn't need such a system. Yeah, only my system can triumph with the amazing bass. So. Yeah, and that was way better, I would say, as the concert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's also strange. Where you would say a concert normally the bass is intense there, yeah, but that's because of the weak soundtrack there. Yeah, so even the
Yeah.
Kobo streaming service did punch better. Yeah, you felt the bass more. The differentiation in the voices, the nuances, everything comes more to life. Yeah. So someone have it's a question everyone have to ask themselves. Uh, how much do I want to spend? Or wouldn't really expensive headphone would be enough? Yeah. Yeah, depending big time on the music you are listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. On at the moment, you are quite happy with this kind of music
Yeah.
from this age, and not so much interested at the moment in the musical past.
Yeah. It might come further down the line where I'm like, okay, I want to go back and check out
Yeah.
whatever happened before my time.
But there's a lot
But
to
yeah,
discover.
I can imagine.
A lot to discover.
Yeah.
Even myself, yeah. Day by day,
Yeah.
finding new stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the moment I'm
Yeah.
quite happy sticking in the present.
Yeah. So yeah, these systems cannot shine. Yeah. The stereo reseller
Sadly
doesn't
not.
have a chance at the moment. At least maybe when you focus on the headphones, then maybe yeah. But yeah, with these kind of things here, these vinyl pressings, especially this recording. Yeah, I did purchase that some weeks ago. It's really one of my newest records. I listened to that on my other system in my office with Magnepan speakers, uh, way cheaper setup. I didn't the loudness level was way lower. I did listen multiple times to that album. Or I got the Rastaman Vibration 2 from Bob Marley. And I over a month I knew the announcement came, they will do this, and I wasn't that catched, yeah, from Bob Marley. I know Bob Marley, I know his songs, I like his songs, but these are I think 200 euros, yeah, each. Yeah. And when you think, oh, it's only nice, yeah, yeah, you fight with yourself. Should I really? It's not catching me that big. And then, okay, I bought it. Yeah, made it for myself a birthday present, so to say. Yeah. And when I listened to that thing on the turntable in this room here, yeah, totally changed my opinion about that. And I'm so happy I bought it. Yeah. And especially the most important part is the bass. Totally surprising. More Bob Marley did push out more bass as my heavy metal bands or Stray Kids, yeah, and they're bass intense. And still, when I want someone to present the capabilities of the bass capabilities of my system, I would pick Bob Marley. yeah, the stage they are built, the bass guitar they are using, that sounds amazing, yeah. And yeah, it all depended on the system, yeah. It's the same song, yeah, but the other system was not capable to push the last thing where I was captured. Sometimes that can happen. It would be bad if such an expensive system would not be able to somehow capture you.
Mm.
Yeah, putting on in more emotions. That would be sad, but gladly, gladly, it was able, yeah, to even put me in that. I would say I want to experience more reggae, yeah, or maybe even blues. Bought one, two blues albums, all way before my time, from
Mm.
1963. Yeah, Muddy Waters. Normally not my thing, but when I listen to that here,
Mm-hmm.
with that soundstage, how the system is presenting you the naturality of the instruments, the sound of a normal guitar, and the voices then, that's so beautiful, where I totally, yeah, was happy. I invested much in this stuff, and it's paying out, yeah. Yeah, a system actually can make a difference, yeah. Can. And yeah, the diminishing returns in when it comes to price, it's frightening
Mm-hmm.
in this industry. You really can spend way less. And if you search long enough, maybe you find even something that you are liking more than this. That's possible in this industry. You need the time to research, and yeah, you have to understand what you're actually liking. When you understand that more, what you are listening, what you are liking, and then you can focus on the system that might fitting you. That's a system that can handle almost everything, and then it's getting expensive. But when you're focusing on something, yeah, you can really get away really cheap. So that's maybe the thing for more people who would say, I want to have that at my home. Yeah. Not only
Mm.
for vinyl or audio listening
Mm-hmm.
sessions, but like a concert. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The screen definitely
yeah,
adds a lot.
yeah. It's I think it's the closest you can get to a live experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you will never compete. You cannot compete with a live
Yeah.
experience with the fans, the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not possible. But you get stuff here which you lose live. You see
Mm-hmm.
everything here, yeah, in
Yeah.
detail. Your most beloved artist. You see everything in detail. Yeah, that's a big thing for something like this. Yeah, it brings you really close to the best experience. Yeah. And you can watch movies with that. That's the main focus, yeah,
Yeah.
for the cinema screen, yeah, and putting that together in one room instead of a pure listening room. That's totally
Mm.
not my thing. Many are doing this. They focus strictly on music there. That's okay too. Yeah. And the setup is way
Mm.
easier when you just want to handle music. That's so much easier as when you want to integrate that in the cinema. That it's making everything even more complicated and
Mm.
expensive. Yeah? So sure, when someone says, I'm not watching movies much, I don't need a system, but I will strictly focus for a nice audio system. Yeah, that can be a nice room too. Yeah, relaxing,
Mm-hmm.
maybe for reading too. Yeah, whatever. Was not my thing. I'm always a movie guy,
Mm-hmm.
always, and concerts. And yesterday we've had you felt that again. It's worth
Mm-hmm.
yeah, purchasing something like this. That the fun is amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
watching a concert in that size. Yeah, it's pure fun. Yeah. Yeah. So, anything else? Not sure. Did we talk about yeah, the how the stars looked in the 80s? back then also quite feminine. I think
I
we
think
we
we
already
did,
had
yeah.
this, yeah. That's why I don't have to bring forward the Skid Row and Europe and Bon Jovi, these kinds of stars, how they were put up, yeah, from the optics. Yeah, it was a similar way. They're doing it a little bit different, but yeah, the total presentation is what makes Stray
Yeah.
Kid, I would say. Yeah, with the streaming, with the social media stuff,
Yeah.
that's yeah, that
Just combination of everything
yeah,
going together.
yeah, and simply that you know more about these guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe not the deepest private stuff, but you're
Yeah.
seeing so much of their characters. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We all would have dreamed back then in the 80s having that, even in that resolution you got it these days, yeah, in full HD or 4K.
Yeah.
Back then you had such a screen, yeah. You never ever saw your stars in their best times, yeah. And sure, that's a nice part about, yeah, the modern
Yeah.
techniques, streaming services, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. They aren't on world tour at the moment. You
No, they just finished the world tour. They're back in Korea now, yeah.
okay? In I think 2022, three. Did
2023.
they have 24?
And
One, two.
I think they started it in 2024 and then it went on until
Okay.
just now, yeah.
So maybe 1-2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Something like
you have
that,
to wait
yeah.
till they're maybe were they only in Frankfurt in Germany or
no, in Germany they were only in Frankfurt, but they were
Okay.
also in the Netherlands. I think they did 2 in London
okay?
and then in Paris and in Rome. But in
Okay.
Germany they were only in Frankfurt,
Okay,
yeah.
only one, but sold out. So maybe
Yeah.
the fans can hope that they will return to Germany.
They did say that they would return, but
Yeah,
who knows if that's true.
yeah. I guess they're always saying that. Yeah,
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
to say that, I think.
yeah. But I think it's successful in Germany.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were also, they mentioned that they were surprised by like how many people were there because the last time they were here was in 2019, I think. So like before COVID and all of that started.
Yeah,
And then just, of course, they were much smaller back then, filled
Yeah.
out much smaller venues.
Yeah.
So now they were completely like, this is like a dream to play here in front of
Yeah.
so many people in
Yeah.
Europe. We didn't know that we had this many fans in Europe.
I think 60,000.
60,
Around.
64, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big football soccer stadium. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's impressive. Filling that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody can say about it. That's a
Yeah.
highly big success doing that. Yeah. So you can say hats off. Yeah, doing
Yeah.
that, and yeah, if they target mostly the females, then it is so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it too. Yeah. Maybe that would be a thing because I saw what they are doing live. I would never say, well, I would not watch them live. No, I think what they are doing live is so well put together, so professional that I would say, yeah, if it was fitting from the time, I could think of going to a live concert from Stray Kids. Yeah, sure, there are artists out there, but not that many anymore. Some are getting way too old. All my metal musicians all way beyond their best times. I don't enjoy going live to their stuff anymore. Only thing is Placebo. That's the only band. They are around 50, 51, the guys, so there are some years to go. Yeah, but many others already sadly are dead or beyond their best time. So yeah, not thinking about going to too many live events anymore. But what I saw there, it's really well put together. Yeah. So maybe we don't know. Maybe some years in the future, maybe you will get a picture from us to from a live concert, of Stray Kids, maybe, or the younger sister of her,
Oh,
Mia, maybe she
when she's old enough
yeah.
by then. Yeah.
when she's old enough, and maybe hopefully she likes it too, that the two sisters can go to Stray Kids.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, would be nice too. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's all we I would say about that. Um, if you if you would like to have these two boxes, I guess yeah you have better use of it
That
as
would be
I.
very, very
Yeah.
nice. Thank you.
Then I guess yeah I will want to take a look at that
Yeah,
before
yeah.
we watch that entire thing. Did take a quick look in that. It's done the same, but still the stage is a little bit different, and so on. Yeah, I want to check that out too first, and then yeah, you can have it. Yeah,
I would be very happy with that, yes.
yeah, you can save the shipping and so
Oh,
on. Yeah,
yeah.
from that stuff. Yeah, then yeah, I guess that would be it for today. Till next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.